Sky Ride Studios presents A Bolivian Girl, Episode 8, Yesterday Till Forever. When Commander Merit Badge woke, he moved his tongue around his mouth like he was searching for a piece of food stuck between his teeth. Don't bother, your cyanide tooth fell out when you hit the ground.
Fucking wonderful. Cheap piece of shit. Where are you taking me?
A place where you'll tell us all your secrets.
We're almost there. Should I put the bag over his face now?
Yeah, why not? I'm tired of looking at it. Smooth driving.
You're lucky I can even get this thing to move at all.
Where am I?
No more questions. In actuality, we hadn't gone anywhere. I had Atticus do a few zigzags in town before parking the truck. We walked him down the main street, and I decided to have a little fun by intentionally running his body into nearby objects. Careful! Don't want him brushing against anything poisonous like the last guy. At least, not before we've had our fun. We walked Merit Badge up and down the street like a dog. We made stuff up like, duck under that branch, and watch out for this part of the river. It was fun watching him avoiding imaginary objects. Time to meet the doctor.
Who's the doctor?
You'll find out soon enough.
Ah, doctor, hello. You brought your tools, I see.
She reached out and handed Atticus a lighter, a knife, and a canteen full of ice water. We'll leave you to it.
Have fun, doctor.
Don't make him bleed out too quickly.
Hello, my little plaything. I've been hired to tell all your little secrets.
ALITA and I looked at him as if he'd lost his mind. Apparently it was the best he could come up with on short notice.
What kind of secrets?
They asked me to talk about Eden. What do you know about him?
I don't know anything about Eden.
We waved the flame close to Merit Badge's arm.
What was that?
Sorry, just had to move the cattle prod back into the fire. It was beginning to cool down too much.
Listen, I got money. I can make you as rich as a king. The others? They don't have to know.
Why would I release my newest toy without having a little fun first? Tell me where Eden is hiding, and I don't have to snippy.
Atticus touched the lighter to Merit Badge's thigh.
Hey, that's hot! Get away from my crotch! What was that?
Ice water.
What for?
We wouldn't want you bleeding out before I finish.
Please don't do this. Garden grave. Oh, that's all I know.
I already know about Garden Grave. I need more.
But I told you, I don't know.
Then it's time for a shot of Marroquin to numb you up.
Atticus slid the knife down Merit Badge's arm and made a small prick.
Okay. Fuck, okay. Look for an entrance next to the waterfall. I've never gone inside with him, but I've seen people enter and exit there. I swear, that's all I know.
Atticus and I looked at each other. I nodded.
Fine. Here's what will happen. I'm leaving, but 5 men will remain here with guns pointed at you. You will count out loud for 5 minutes. If you miss a number, the men will shoot you. If you try to leave, they will also shoot you. After 5 minutes, one of the men will take your blindfold off. When that happens, you will be escorted to the edge of town and free to go. Understood?
You're gonna have me killed, aren't you?
You have my word. You'll be safe. Start counting now. Good luck.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, did I say 5? Oh, 5, 6, 7.
We piled into the truck and drove off. Merit Badge sat in the middle of the street, counting like a good little boy. I could only imagine the look on his face when he took the blindfold off and realised it was all make-believe. We left the lighter, knife and water there so he could have a fighting chance to get back to civilization. Even if he ran to Garden Grave, we'd have a 3-day lead, which was more than enough time to get in, kill Eden, and get out. The place crawled with special ops straddling automatic weapons and night vision goggles.
Copy that. Sector 4 is clear.
We blew up our truck as a diversion.
Strike that! We have an explosion in Sector 4! We're headed to check it out!
After they had passed, we snuck our way through the gate. I was amazed at how beautiful it looked. A small valley hidden away from the outside world. Under the cover of moonlight, we ran past moss-covered ruins and dodged in and out of the vine-covered trees. Water droplets splashed my legs as I kicked through countless flowers of every colour, shape and size. I think we should split up.
Agreed. That will help me to start eliminating areas.
I'll watch your backs.
Atticus climbed to the top of the waterfall while ALITA searched behind it. I stuck my head into the water, which was clear and warm. Hundreds of fish swam in schools around me.
Hey! I think I found something.
In front of us was a deep stone well with no water inside. I lit a stick on fire and chucked it down. As the stick fell, it revealed a small spiral staircase descending downwards into darkness. I think we've found the front door. How about we see if anyone's home? Super awesome. Now my shoes were soaked. The air smelled decayed and dusty with a hint of body odour. Above us, skeleton bones protruded out of the ceiling. The mystery of the body odour had been solved. Wonderful. At the end of the passageway, we were greeted by a 20-foot by 20-foot solid gold door. It was like stepping into Hearst Castle on steroids. 50-foot high ceilings with treasures so lavish, just touching them gave me goosebumps. Priceless artifacts dating back to the war were stored here in hopes of being reclaimed later by the military. Not only had others forgotten these treasures, but now Eden had them to fund a lifetime of missions. Remind me to come back here after we kill Eden.
I'm going to have to remind you?
Good point. Okay, ALITA, you're up. Let's get this done and over with.
You got it, boss lady. What the... Ugh. Okay, how about this? Oh, you've gotta be kidding me! Ugh. I can't get any readings in here. It's just all static.
I guess we will have to do it the old-fashioned way. We heard footsteps approach and made our way to the closest room.
Quick, smell the candles.
I hid on the crossbeams in the ceiling while ALITA snuck behind a giant marbled statue. Atticus was under a large wooden dining table with a silk tablecloth. The barrel of his gun protruded out of the cloth, silencer and all.
ALITA, help me! Drag him by his feet!
As much as I loved stabbing people, I didn't want to keep this up the whole night. I peeked down the hall and saw 4 more patrols. I needed some sort of distraction. Hey guys, come check this out. What's around the corner there?
Look over there! Intruders!
Stop where you are!
Essa! Open the door!
There's no time, ALITA, come on!
If I knew Eden, he'd be hiding in the most self-absorbed room he could find. I just had to find where that was. Atticus got pinned into a corner as guards blocked either side of the hallways.
Atticus, stop shooting! Get in here!
Help me with this bookshelf.
Together, the Reapers rammed the door, trying their best to break through. The chances were, the door wasn't going to last much longer.
Maybe we can go and check out...
Shh! What's that sound? Oh, shit!
These guys weren't playing around. Outside the door, the Reapers pushed the still smoking cannon back into the corner of the hall. One of the men reached through the hole and tried to unlock the door. Before he could, he fell backwards with a belly full of lead. The squad unleashed their automatic weapons into the room, turning the door into a million toothpicks. One after one, the squad charged inside.
Atticus! I need more ammo!
Here, take these. They're my last two.
It didn't take long for the 30 men remaining to push their way inside. Surrounded by guards, Atticus and ALITA had no choice but to put their hands up.
I'm going to kill Essa.
I wandered around the castle when classical music began playing from a nearby room. Standing in the room was a man in a butler's uniform with his head bowed, his arms extended to the room next door. He wasn't just any normal butler. He wore a bulletproof vest on the outside of his outfit. His hair was well groomed, and he had jade-coloured eyes like a cold-blooded killer. Mr. Belvedere followed behind, shut the door, and locked it. Like that would stop me. The room was massive. There was so much gold everywhere that you need sunglasses just to enjoy it. Strapped around the room were glowing red beacons as C4. A remote detonator was clenched in Eden's hand as he sat, sloppily hunched over a throne, with one leg over the armrest.
Hello, sister. Attention civilians, it's your leader, Eden, making you aware of our Patreon page, where you can get ad-free versions of the show, limited edition giveaways, and behind-the-scenes content. Enlist today at www.patreon.com/SkyrideStudios. Now then, back to the show. Would you please take a seat?
Only one problem. There wasn't a chair in the room besides the throne he was sitting on.
Good to see you too, Ed.
I guess you took care of that embarrassing lisp. What's the matter? Got tired of sounding like Daffy Duck?
We all have our own obstacles to overcome.
You sure are playing it cool for a man with an incredibly large bounty on his head.
Ah, I see. I suppose Oblivion Girl, destroyer of cities, wants to collect the reward? You always did enjoy playing dress-up, Essa, but the time for games is over.
Speaking of dress-up, what's with Mr. Bulletproof Belvedere you got over there?
Him? Just my walking shadow. Harmless to those who behave.
Well then, tell Shadow Boy if he doesn't quit eyeballing me, I'll carve him up with or without the bulletproof jacket.
Another time, perhaps.
You mean like after I'm done killing you?
That's why I bought insurance.
I wouldn't really call C4 insurance, but whatever false sense of safety works best for you.
What, this whole thing? That's for the grand finale. What I have is something better than C4. Here, take a look.
A bright light appeared behind me as the projector clicked on. The image was from one of the many secret hidden security cameras placed around the castle. I watched as Atticus and ALITA were led out of a holding room by a group of Reapers. Their faces were bruised, bloody and beaten. The bastards didn't even go easy on ALITA.
If I die, they die. However, if you come with me, you all live. It's a win-win.
That's fine. I can kill you later.
I highly doubt that. Wouldn't you agree, JOPHIE?
JOPHIE emerged from the shadows like the demon of darkness himself. I had to admit, that briefly took me by surprise. Surprised that I didn't smell his god-awful cologne a mile away. You gotta be shitting me! You're working for him?
I had no choice. I'm sorry.
Speaking of choices, bring them in.
JOPHIE was long gone when Mr. Belvedere opened the doors. As a pack of reapers dragged in Atticus and ALITA with their hands and feet bound, the soldiers tossed them down and...
So good to see the whole family is here. Except for one.
He bent down to ALITA's level and looked at her face to face.
Don't worry, my dear. Kyle's being dealt with as we speak.
You better not lay a hand on it, you bastard!
And don't think I've forgotten the lovely barmaiden of Mnemosyne.
Atticus stayed pinned to the floor, imagining all the ways he'd like to kill Eden.
But for now, let's just focus on Essa, shall we?
He reached out his hand, and a reaper handed him a pistol. He pointed the gun at my stomach.
Say goodbye, Oblivion girl.
I closed my eyes and tried not to focus on the pain. You'd think by now I'd be used to it. My vision blurred as my back grew wet from the pool of blood.
Essa! Essa!
Such an overly dramatic girl.
Essa, keep looking at me. Essa, open your eyes. Essa!
I'd miss him most of all.
Drag these two to the trucks. We can execute them at the ghost town.
Yes, sir.
Oh yeah, I almost forgot.
Eden clicked the detonator. Atticus and ALITA watched in horror as the ceiling collapsed on top of me.
Essa! No! Essa! Atticus! Go help Essa! Atticus!
Atticus watched as the ground crumbled on top of the castle, leaving nothing behind but a giant crater. Garden Grave had buried its final body.
Next week on Oblivion Girl.